All right, what's going on, guys? So today we are actually going to go through a progression for the power clean, and I'm going to have one of my coaches actually bring you through it. He is a USA qualified or certified weightlifting coach. So he's going to go over the different steps from beginner, intermediate, and advanced. But before we do that, I wanted to make sure that I shouted out Element. Now, Element has been hooking me up along with all of my athletes to stay hydrated with the electrolyte balance that we have here. We got magnesium, potassium, sodium. Obviously, you have 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. No artificial flavors, no gluten, no sugar. Again, paleo and keto friendly. The goal really right here is when you need it, it's definitely important to make sure that you stay hydrated and you make sure that you have the proper electrolytes. So if you click the link down in the description, you'll get a free box. So check it out now, and I highly recommend it. All right, here we go, guys. So we have Evie here. He's gonna go over the different progressions of the beginner, intermediate, and advanced lift for the power clean.
What's going on, guys? I'm Evie, Daru Strong coach, USA weightlifting certified. I'm gonna show you how to get the power clean. So the first thing we wanna work on is getting our consistent jumping stance, right? So I like to tell my athletes to get your feet armpit width, okay? That's about a jumping stance. You wanna get knees over toes, knees out over the pinky toe, okay? Always, you never want the knees caving in. Knees out, chest over the knees, knees over the toes. Elbows pointed out, wrists curled in. So we got a straight line, chest, knees, toes, okay? Notice my back, flat, lats back and down. This is the starting position of the hand clean, okay? So with the hand clean, you also need to jump the feet out, okay? So from the jumping stance to your front squat stance should be heels far enough for your butt to fit through, okay? So here, get into my front squat stance, very small movement. There's a lot of people that exaggerate the front squat stance from a power clean and get out here and catch it this high. If I tell them to get in a squat, they can't do it. So I like to practice, before I start, I like to practice jumping stance to front squat, drop into a squat, stand up. And I do that a few reps, okay? From here, power position, and I jump, front squat, drop. So this is the beginner stage. You always wanna start off with a hang clean, okay? This is the easiest position to get form and to decrease the chance of injury, okay? Now for the intermediate, you wanna start from the ground, okay? The clean is 4 different movements, okay? I like to break it down to 4 steps. So first step is the starting position, okay? You wanna get in a good starting position, okay? Because if you can't get in a good starting position, every step after that is gonna be way harder to get, okay? So starting position, the back stays flat at all times, okay? Knees over toes, shoulders slightly over the bar, okay? Looking through the eyebrows, you want a neutral spine. This is the starting position, right? Elbows out, wrists curled in, okay? I never wanna start with the arms bent. Just like any type of deadlift or any lift at all, you never want to start with the slack, okay? Slack always pulled out. So you get to step 1, right? You get the knees out of the way and shift the weight back more toward the heel, okay? My feet are still flat on the ground. My hips shift back, okay? Now, position 2, I like to scoop my knees. Shift the knees forward, now I'm in my power position, okay? Knees over toes, chest over knees. Now from 2 to 3 is gonna be a triple extension, okay? It's pretty much a jump with the ball. Slow motion, extending all the joints. Shrug at the top, that's 3. And 4 is gonna be the catch. Here, full extension, jump the feet out, rack the bar. Now for the advance, okay? For those of you with an advanced skill in clean and jerk in Olympic lifting, I just want to go over a few details that I see that a lot of people have just don't take into account the mistakes that they do, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is the hip extension, okay? So in order to get a good hip extension, you need to get a good lift off and the bar stays close to your body as possible. Making sure the bar outlines you so when you jump, the bar jumps with you, because if not, you have the bar hanging out here and you snap your hips down, then you hit the bar out and then it becomes a loop motion instead of a straight up and down, okay? So, slow motion that from this angle. Lift off position, bar in close, shrug. Shrug. Now I'm gonna get the high pull to show you how close the bar should be when you're about to rack. Lift off, scoop, outline of my body, okay? Now I'm gonna rack, okay? I wanna show you how to rack the bar. The bar stays close as possible. I wanna reiterate that. I pick up the bar, get in my power position, the rack stays as close as possible. Here, jump the feet out, shoot the elbows, okay? I'm not grabbing the bar. You release the bar and let the bar relax on the shoulders, keeping the shoulders shrugged so it doesn't choke you, right? Fingertips, keeping the bar stable on the shoulders. Okay? Now another important note, making sure you catch the bar on a bent knee. You want to absorb the power of the bar coming down on you, right? Absorb the force. It's trunk stability. Bent knee, stand up. For beginners, make sure you do not skip steps. I would start with a PVC pipe first, making sure the steps are fluid and consistent. For intermediate and advanced, making sure, as well as the beginners, you do not skip steps. I go through a 6 to 8 week progression with my lifters, and I recommend you do so as well.
All right, guys, so there you have it. All right, take this with you. If you want to find out more details on this, Evie, what's your Instagram?
Pacman__22, Pacman with a K.
All right, Pac-Man with a K. Check it out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so with the notification. I'll see you again next time. Oh, make sure if you want to rock some of the apparel line, you can go ahead. Link is in the description down below. Mentorships down below too as well. If you want to find out more details on the methods and protocols that I use for my athletes, go ahead and find it out there. I'll see you again next time. Peace.